Got a project here. Had a branch off of this big tree. Lightning hit it last night. We had a storm come through. And you could see how the cows already went through here. They probably like to rub themselves on it. Probably eating the leaves. Look how big this branch is. I thought the fence would be destroyed, but it's not. All the way around. And you could see up there's where the lightning hit that trunk. See it right there? All that weight came crashing down. Now what I'm going to do, I am not going to pull this out right now. We've got too many other things to do. Later on, maybe I'll hook onto it with the tractor and pull the whole thing away so I can cut it up. But for right now, I'm going to go in. I'll show you what it did to the fence. I've got 2 electric wires. That's all that I got back here. This is the very back of the property, the very back pasture. And you could see this little limb right here is hitting the 2 wires. So I'm just going to cut this here like that. Get it away from those 2 wires. This will eventually fall. But like I said, later on, we'll hook onto it with the tractor with the chain and pull it away. Got these little limbs. We're just gonna go ahead and pull that. Just get it away from the fence. There we go. There we go. You got it. Keep pulling. Keep going. There's actually 2 branches that fell, a smaller one and a real big one. So that's good for now. We'll take a test reading here with our tester on this fence and see if that brought the numbers up. Well, we know we got that fallen branch back there. I'm just going to see if it falls. If not, I'll pull it out later. Now we got to go down the road, and if you recall, I round baled a rye field. We've got round bales stacked along the field. So now we're going to go down and we're going to pick them up. Lisa's going to help me. So we got to haul some bales. Lisa's going to be on the 6405. She's going to be transporting the bales. So will I. And I'll be stabbing them, putting them on the wagons. This is the one wagon we're going to use. It's the smaller one. We usually just put about 9 on this one. So I need to hook up. We are ready to head down the road. Lisa's on her tractor. And I'm going to be driving the 5510 we call Little Johnny. And I'm going to be using this hauler. We could put 14 on that. We're all hooked up, ready to go. Here's what we got going on. What we did is we took these rye bales and we put them on the edge of the field. because look here, we've got hay growing. We didn't want to leave the bales out in the field and then leave those bare spots all around, which doesn't really hurt anything. We wanted to line them up on the edge. So we got both tractors here at the field. We're gonna load up that wagon. We're gonna load up that wagon. And we're gonna leave little Johnny here, which is the 5510 with the spear. That tractor's gonna stay here and work in this field. And we got the 6115 back at the house with the other spear to unload. So let's get started. Like I mentioned, these are those rye bales, and you don't want them sitting out in the field too long, because remember in the last video I said I like to use sisal twine. Well, that sisal twine, it starts to rot, and then the bales will start to fall apart, so we got to get them now. Okay, we're going to switch wagons. We're going to take the 6405 tractor and we're going to put it on this wagon. The reason being is that I'm going to bring the 5300 over, the small, we call it Little Green, the small tractor, and it's going to tow that wagon. I'm going to leave little Johnny here because we're about maybe what, 3 miles down the road from the farm. We're going to leave little Johnny here to spear. The 5300 will be on that wagon, which we haul 9 on. And then the 6405 is going to haul the 14 bale wagon, the big one. So Lisa right now is hooking up to that wagon. We're going to take that one home with us. Boy, these slide out tongues are nice. In case you don't get it lined up just right. Oop, too far. Right there. Make sure you always put a pin in because we're driving on roads. Don't want that pin to fall out. I'm getting used to that 5510. That's the fastest I've loaded that wagon. There's 9 bales on there. All right, we are ready to roll. Okay, I unloaded that wagon and I'm just putting it right in a row, butting it end to end. That's how I do it. I don't have a facility, a storage facility, or a inline wrapper or a bale wrapper for these bales. So I just leave them outside and I go end to end all the way down. Lisa's on the 6405 and I'm on the 5300 little green. All right, I arrived at the field. The 5300 is connected to the wagon that has 9 bales on it. Now I'm going to take little Johnny, the 5510, and Lisa's over here on the 6405, and we're going to go ahead and load that wagon. So we got to go in the back of the field. We've got bales lined up way back there. I got some bales stashed back here along the wood line off of this beautiful hay field that you see behind us. Look at the hay. That was planted last year. I want to show you something on this 5510 tractor. You can see me, I'm shifting this lever. This is my reverser. I can go forward, reverse, neutral, or park. This is what you call a mechanical reverser. You'll see on the other one, the other tractor that I got, the 6115, I'll show you what the reverser looks like on that. But this is called a mechanical reverser. So I can go forward and backwards. Here's the reverser on a 6115D John Deere. It has forward, neutral, and reverse. Now this is electronic. The other one was mechanical. I like the mechanical one better because it has park. You can put it in park from up top. This is how this works. Forward and reverse. Neutral. Gonna put this wagon into place.